Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal. The runes.
You need that sword.
Where is it? Find it. There it is.
Focus.
It's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would he do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here.
Who's there? Dillion, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
Laberinto.
Go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Find another way, it's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing, find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. Look.
Slip through your fingers.
I can hear him.
Clearly, you have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She is a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
You don't recognize him.
Don't doubt yourself, you'll
¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? Wow.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done.
You did it.
But there's more. There's more.
Siguiente.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Oh, ahí está Dillion.
What is it? What does it say? Get closer.
¿Y esta cara?
It's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there.
Don't go too close.
Don't go to the mast.
You don't know what will happen if you touch it.
Where are
Whoa.
What is this?
we? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nice. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it feels. It's safe.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happens? Bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world, fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. You have the mark on your hands. You are guilty. Was it worth it? Dillion. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Dillion, don't lose him. Too many times. Always let him disappear. Dillion, there he is. Quick. Within you. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the glue. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Do you remember what love feels like? He's the reason she's alive at all.
¿Qué es esa?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother.
Oh, ahí está, mira. Una sombra.
Senua, remember, you've got us guided.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
Look what happens to the things you
You're cursed. Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillion's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
No sé si regresando a la cara. Ok.
You have no chance for love now.
O de alguna perspectiva lo tenía que acomodar. Como en las escaleras. Dillion. ¡Ey! ¡No te vayas, payaso! Ahí más cerca.
You killed the things.
Years had passed since she left her father.
Things that are most precious.
She trained hard.
Tenemos una nota, a ver, no. Tenemos una inspeccionadita.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillion, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
She thought she had light within her when she was born. She is pure darkness.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
Ok, aquí está.
The things she loves.
Aquí está.
Wasting your time.
You have no time for this. Speed up.
These rooms. It's all part of
Trials to distract you.
set you up. They're going to watch you.
What if these trials
Oh, tengo que llegar a esas, a la cara, pero creo que acá abajo hay una, ¿no? Sí. Uy, no sé.
closer to Dillion's strain? You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Una sombra va a ser. No deja la sombra, va a ser una especie de aquí. Aquí está, mírala. Va a ser esto, pero déjalo pillo. Déjalo pillo por aquí. Ahí está. No falta como lo que parece una nota.
What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she
They mean nothing.
being special.
Waste of time.
Could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just toys.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her wings. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Ah, ok, la tenemos que pillar del otro lado. Entiendo, así tenemos que ir acá. en la cara.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Creo que tenemos que venir a la cara, A ver si no la he cagado. Ah, creo que no. Pero creo que...
Curse strangling you just like it strangled him.
Ah, sí, era así. Para que te abierto la cara, la pillamos, nos vamos para atrás y ya vamos a tener la figura.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Pero sí la tenemos.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere? But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? If they're a trick? The gods were lying. What if you think it makes sense, but really the gods
Regresar.
are playing with you? It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the world. The gods
Y
but it
avanzamos.
doesn't mean